Welcome to The Chatter, your end of the week ear candy for what to eat, drink, see, and do in Richmond, Virginia, right damn now.
The Richmond Experience is independently owned and created by locals, us, for locals, you. From recent openings and the latest trends to time tested traditions and hidden gems, we're here to help you experience the very best that RVA has to offer.
Hi, I'm Paige, RVAX owner and chief marketing officer. I'm the face you see in front of the scenes on Instagram and TikTok, taking you to all the latest and greatest hotspots around town.
And I'm Kelsey, RVAX owner and editor in chief, working behind the scenes on your Wednesday and Thursday newsletters, the Weekly Insider and the Weekender, and City Guides.
Hi, Kelsey.
Hi, Paige. How are you?
I'm, doing better. This Monday started off a little rocky, but, only going up from here.
Right. You had an eventful Sunday with your gorge wine dinner situation. And, it took a little bit of a toll, but you're back. You're back at it.
We had, I think I mentioned this last week, I had one of my favorite Italian wine producers come to my house and do a private wine dinner. Like we had a private chef they brought them from Italy, and we had amazing, amazing wine, a great selection of Brunello and Champagne. There were 11 of us total. I had to rent like the stemware and the dishes, and it was like a big to do. But needless to say, we drank a lot of wine. I think it was like over 16 bottles. So I was a little, under the weather on Monday.
A little bit. Had to like recoup just a little bit.
And then I text Kelsey and I'm like, yo, I'm under the weather. And she's like, well, actually, I'm very under the weather.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? If we need to push this recording, that's okay by me because I had not as fancy of a Sunday. I don't know if everybody listening necessarily is caught up and read in our insider, but I unfortunately had to put my dear 15-year-old, nearly 15-year-old feline friend Fuzz down over the weekend. So we were having eventful weekends, each of us, but in different ways.
I can't even imagine. I never even met Fuzz. Every time I come over your house, he was always hiding.
That's exactly what my dad said. He was like, I don't even remember the last time I've seen that cat. And I was like, I know.
I think I shared with the pod with like when my cat was sick this winter. I mean, it put like a toll on
Yes.
us and me and Holly. And so, like, our pets are our family. So I'm so sorry.
I very much appreciate it. He, as I said, he would be 15 this summer. I got him when I was just out of college. The first like stable job I got, I was like, I must go adopt a kitten now to celebrate. And he's been with me ever since. He's like moved with me cross country twice to and from San Diego. He has met all of my children and patiently or impatiently allowed them to like kind of grab onto his fur as little babies do because they don't really know how to pet. um, he's been a wonderful companion. I'm so very sad that he is gone, but his health took quite a turn over the like last week, few days. And it just was one of those things where it's like, I think it's time to let him go peacefully and more comfortably than how he had been feeling. I did want to, I had written this in our insider, but I'll take any opportunity to shout out the support that we've gotten around Richmond City because we have taken all of our pets to River City Vet Hospital as long as we've been in Richmond. And it's like one of those businesses in the area where it's like, I can't sing its praises enough. And they were fantastic. They've always been fantastic, but especially in like difficult times like this, because this is unfortunately not our first experience with losing a pet. They've always been so helpful in providing resources and just being compassionate and non-judgmental with whatever decisions you need to make to best serve your pet, which I always find very comforting. So I just wanted to make sure to do a little shout out to them again because I love them so much. And his health kind of took a particularly quick turn, and I wasn't able to take him over to River City over the weekend because they're closed on Sunday. But they, in providing like helpful resources, were able to give me some other contacts in the area. And I also just wanted to say that Partner Veterinary Emergency and Specialty Center off of Broad Street was also very helpful in getting us support this weekend. So I am very sad, but I am also very appreciative of all the, wonderful businesses that we have in the area. I'm very supportive of having them by our side during something like this. It's terrible. Hug your pets for me.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be hugging ours. Yeah.
I wrote on Instagram in a little like story tribute to him that like his final hours were closing in. I wanted to make sure he had his water, his food, everything right close to him so he didn't have to go far. And even in his final hours, he found the strength to get up, hobble down like a flight of stairs and go to the dog's water bowl for like some water. So like he was always a menace and he went out that way. And I appreciate that about him.
Oh, well, we love Fuzz.
We love Fuzz. We
R.I.P.
love you. We will miss you, Fuzz. You lived a good 15 years. I mean, that's substantial.
That's a good life for a cat, So we got to think of the happy thoughts. And
Right.
I mean, losing a pet, a person, it's a part of life. Honestly, we don't talk about it enough, really. And everybody deals with it. So,
I It's so true. And it's so interesting too how it's like, as I've said, this is unfortunately not the first time we've experienced this. And it is interesting how your perspective of it kind of like shifts every time, but it doesn't get more comfortable. And I still like have a hard time figuring out how to explain it to my kids are still very little, but it is something we should talk about more, I feel like.
yeah, I mean, everybody and everything dies. I mean, I hate to, be the bearer of bad news. I've lost dogs, many of dogs growing up, but they're your family pets. It feels a little different when it's yours. And so there's that. So the kids will, as you get more pets, it's going to feel different to when they have their own, I think, and being like the caregiver. And it's just, it's life, unfortunately.
It's life. The only certainties, death and taxes, as they say.
Yeah, I just paid my taxes, unfortunately.
I know, they're like taxes. I feel like people recently are like, do we have to pay our taxes at this point? I mean, it's such a clusterfuck out there.
Oh my God, I know. Do I really need to give them money? I don't want to. I'd rather give somebody else money, but here we are.
I'll find something I can give you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I appreciate, of course, all of your love and compassion too, Paige. I mean, you're a real pal. But yeah, all that to say, you and I were each having, we needed to push the recording.
Yeah, so now here we are, and I'm feeling a little bit better. I still haven't drank anything. So we'll see when I pick up that wine again.
Get yourself, I mean, it's going to be a beautiful week in the Richmond area. We're having like nearly summer temperatures, I feel like, all week long. So get a little fresh air in your system. It'll even everything out.
Yeah, 100%. All right, we ready to dive in?
I think so.
All right, so what to eat, drink, see, and do in RVA this week. And you're up first with eat with one of your
Yes.
favorites.
One of my favorites. I have mentioned this sort of sentiment in Insider's Past, but as these seasons like spring really start to ramp up, I feel like a pizza night is always a must to add to your schedule. And thankfully for us all, Pizza Bones just announced that they are going to have longer extended hours now, and they're open until 10 throughout the week. So if you haven't been over there recently, or even if you have, just know that now you can get over there later if the craving hits past like 8 o'clock at this point.
We need to have another book club there.
I know I feel like it was one of our cutest little like intimate book club nights.
Yeah. And I mean, even if we have to sit outside on the picnic tables to spread out a
Right.
little bit. I love Pizza Bones and I love Friend Bar for some wine.
Yes, they've got a delicious wine bottle service option over there where you can go shop, have a bottle to go, or have a bottle with your pizza if you stay there. I really do love their whole patio setup too. It was one of our like favorites for especially like this nicer weather. Like they've got a great, spread out situation. Just order your pie, get some wine, sit down and enjoy.
I am craving Blue Atlas like nobody's business. Their cauliflower specifically, if you know, you know. And frankly, anytime it hits spring and I put out like our patio reel, I always think of Blue Atlas just because they have such a large patio and a beautiful view of the city. But now I feel like I need to have Pizza Bones on this list. I just need to get over to Churchill more.
Oh, I was going to say, you're already moving in that direction. Hit up Pizza Bones, go to Blue Atlas, and then get Pizza Bones on your way back. It's open late.
Yeah, there you go.
Easy day. But yeah, I'm so delighted. I know we already talked about it a little bit in one of our last episodes, but patio season is the best season. It's so great.
It is. And honestly, on that note, we got more patio for our deck And we put it out yesterday. Like we hadn't finished it. Like we had started the patio journey. Unfortunately, though, it is so green and polleny that you want to be outside so bad, but it's
Yeah,
just disgusting. So
right.
I'm already ready for the pollinating to be over.
Yes, we're very much in that time of year where it's like, I can't wait to be outside. And then the moment that I've been out there for 5 minutes, I'm like, wow, my face has exploded.
Literally, like we had to rinse off after being outside for an hour yesterday because it was the pollen was in our hair, on our faces, in our eyebrows. It was everywhere.
It's a double-edged sword.
Okay, but anyway, wow, we took a turn there. Pizza Bones open till 10, delicious.
Yes, get in your pizza nights whenever it's a busy season. I feel like they always hit the best. So get out there.
Yes.
And then I'm also up for a drink, although I will say I feel like you're going to be able to fill us in maybe a little bit more so with this page. But I wanted to alert everyone that Dill Pickle Moonshine from Belle Moonshine is out now, right?
Yeah, officially today, April 1. And no, it is not an April Fool's joke. It is real. I have it.
Paige is going to be for boots on the ground giving us a taste test.
Open it up and try it.
We really could. We could do a live taste test and cut it out if it goes left.
Hold on.
Let's do this. And while you're getting it, I will say it'll play well in a Bloody Mary or dill pickle martini or, just as a pickleback. You're back.
So it's here. We have the dill pickle, Belle Moonshine. I'm out of breath because I ran to go get it.
Yeah. Take your time. Take your time.
Um,
And it is like an actual like green color. How festive.
it is. I have like a little tasting. It is green and it smells like
Yeah.
pickles.
Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. And you are a pickle fan too, right, Paige?
Yes, I think personally I will make this into, I think you already said this, but a dirty martini. I think it's called the Pickle Briny Boy at Sears Vodka. I figured I could do that. Or, of course, a Bloody Mary. But here it is.
Bottoms up.
Wow, it's really good. Yeah, definitely dill. What I love about Belle Isle Moonshine is that they make all of their stuff sippable. So it's not like lighter fluid, like you're sipping like just pure vodka. I
Right.
always just tell folks this is a lot like a flavored vodka, but you can just sip it and it's not, it's not bad at all. Yeah, dill, some just definitely dill notes. It's really refreshing. I could get down with this.
I love
Yeah.
it. Oh my gosh. I love a pickle situation. I'll take that any which way. And I'm delighted that it tastes good. Oh, and I totally agree with you. Like, I don't like when like spots like trying to do something fun like this add a little bit too much to the situation.
No, it's definitely like even keeled, like, it's savory. So I love that. Like, I love savory cocktails. I'm not really looking for like overly sweet when it comes to my beverages. I'm definitely more of a savory girly. So I think that's why I like it so much. It gives, the olive, the brine, all of that. So delightful.
Okay. So no April Fools. Actually go get it.
Yeah, definitely. Out now. So grab it. All right. And then I'm up for see and do. These are two fun things that I'm like pumped about. So I'm actually going to Agecroft Hall and Gardens after this podcast, which I need to get ready. They have their tulips in bloom. So I think Agecroft you could visit year round, but I particularly love it in the spring and the fall. But they have their sunken gardens there that have over 5,000 tulips. So it's just beautiful. And then another hidden gem about Agecroft Hall and Gardens is they have all these trails in the back of their area, all down and around. If you get garden admission, you get access to all of those trails. And garden admission is only $6 for adults. So I mean, it's
Deal.
just a steal. You could pack like a picnic, you can hang out outside. Holly and I have done that many of times. Some events that they have coming up that you should definitely add to your calendar are Bubbles and Blooms. That's like a little festival, if you will, in the evening on 4/8. And it's just very lovely. They have their swinging centennial celebration on 4/11. We have a giveaway going on right now, and it is huge because they're giving away 2 tickets and you get to show up in a Rolls Royce, which I was like, I want to win.
Yeah, right. It's one of those where you want to enter yourself.
Yes, it's actually doing really well. So that is celebrating their anniversary, of course. So that's on 4/11. They have their Agecroft garden show and plant sale on 4/18. They have Shakespeare's birthday on 4/25. That's also a free event. And then I always have to highlight their membership. It's 25 bucks and you get access year round. It's just a lovely way to support Agecroft Hall and Gardens, and they're a nonprofit. So I call it a hidden gem because I feel like it goes unnoticed sometimes. It's up there with Maymont for me. Like they're both celebrating their 100-year anniversaries this year, and it's just, we're so lucky to have them in Richmond.
That's exactly what I was going to say. They are like, I don't want to say sleeper because I feel like that's not the right word for it, but I do agree with you where it's like people don't talk about each of these places enough and they need to. And paying 25 bucks to support like a historic site like that and then everything that you get back in return, win-win.
Yeah, win win.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. I'm excited to go this morning to visit. And then do another thing I just did. I like whipped it out. See and do CarMax Park. I got a sneak preview yesterday. I'm like, oh, it's a ballpark. But no, it is very, very cool. And I am very, very excited for just everything that's to come with this new stadium because it is very different than the Diamond. So when you think of the Diamond, you think like just up, right? And you can only go on half of the field, where CarMax Park is 360. So you could go the whole way around the park. So you are never able to catch a home run at the Diamond. Here you will be able to catch a home run, which I think is just that's cool. And then the fact that it's a sunken field, so everything is just like spread out instead of up. And at the Diamond, there was just general admission and then like the lower seats. But here it's very different. It ranges from $10 to about $30 max. And please, please, for the love of everything that is holy, do not buy your tickets on resale sites. Please just go to MLB.com/Richmond and buy your tickets directly from them because if you Google like just tickets, they're going to be expensive. And please do that for Altria Theater as well. Please.
Support
That
these
is
local spots.
that is my PSA for that. But what's cool is like they have just your traditional like lower level reserve seating, and that's anywhere from $20 to $30. Those are like your traditional seats, like from the corner to the dugout to behind home plate. You have the bullpen rail, which is right up against the squirrel's bullpen, which is more like bar seats. You have the knothole seats, those are 12 bucks, and those are your bleacher seats. You have your standing room, which I got lucky enough to get into the what it was it the for opening night. It was a lottery. I got
Nice.
standing room only tickets, but that includes like their patio and the woodfin yard. And frankly, just you could just walk around, but the patio is a lot like the bullpen deck at the Diamond. You have the drink rail. Those are all around the stadium. Those are 16 bucks and they're elevated and it's just like a bar seat. The Yard Club is exactly like if you remember the peanut gallery at the Diamond where you sat on the wicker seats and you got a bag of peanuts. So the Yard Club are these cutie Adirondack chairs right in front of the Woodfin yard. And so it's $60, but you get 2 tickets and then you get to sit in these little Adirondack chairs. I'm calling it like the perfect date night.
Truly.
You would love the Bon Secours Base Camp and Lawn. So it's only $10 a ticket, and you can spread out on the terraced lawn in the outfield while your kids can go play in the jungle gym. I went down the slide. It is no joke. No.
Okay. Be prepared.
So you can get in for $10, standing room only. And if you are like me that just went to the bullpen deck anyway, you only need a standing room only seat. Like if you're just going to walk around and just hit the vibes, like that's why I like to go to the games. I'm definitely not the traditional, like, okay, let's count the strikes, let's count the balls kind of thing. So if you're just going for the vibes, I think it's great. Of course, there's different food and beverage options. They have liquor now. So if that's a thing that you're looking for, and they have grab and go options as well, where you like can go into a market and grab and go. So you're not standing in like a long line. But additionally, they are going to be doing more like concerts and large scale events there, and festivals and community gatherings. And then they also have this huge room that can be rented for private events, weddings, and conferences as well. It's definitely more than a ballpark. They're trying to make it more of like an event venue. But I loved it. I thought it was really cool. I was really impressed. We do have a guide. I wrote really quickly everything you need to know about CarMax Park. But the first flight is next week, April 7th through 12th. The first game is sold out. That was via lottery. You can buy tickets to the rest of the homestand. They're open right now, but I did ask them and they said that the weekend games are getting low on tickets because they have like fireworks and stuff. But yeah, head to milb.com/Richmond to get your tickets directly from them.
Oh my gosh, how exciting. Now, the only damper I'm going to have to put on this party, did I see you post somewhere though, Paige? They're not doing the Big Dill Dog.
They are not doing the Big Dill Dog. Don't shoot the messenger.
Just that aside, I'm so excited for this entire situation.
No, I literally, when they started talking about food, I was like, wait, what about the Big Dill Dog? And they're like, it's not here. And I'm like, no. I was like, my whole sodium intake for the month. But speaking of pickles,
Right, there you go. You've got your supply
I
now.
guess they have the dill pickle moonshine.
Oh my gosh, the Big Dill Dog. We will miss you. But all that sounds fabulous. I am very excited to check out like the lawn playset situation. It sounds so cute.
And I ran into the merch shop and they are killing it with the crappies. They have crappie, what's it called?
It's coming.
Jerseys.
Oh, really cute.
Crappie jerseys. So I am gonna have to buy one of those. They're very expensive, but I really want one because a crop jersey? That's cute.
It's too cute. You know what? I just was at Stone at the start of this week for, a little michelada situation, and I got another Stone t-shirt. Like, I think this merch thing about me is sickness, Paige.
Yeah, I love merch, but I love a crop.
The crop is what's got you.
I didn't think they'd put a jersey in a crop, but now I'm like, I need you.
Now
So
you know you need it for your squirrel season ahead. Well, somebody, I think this might have happened while you were out of town, needed to know where you got your squirrel's bucket hat. And I went in there and I said, I believe this was a giveaway. Am I correct about that?
that was their 90s night, and they gave their first, I don't know, 1,000 fans denim 80s bucket hat. So that was just one of their giveaways. I think it was a Pepsi giveaway.
That's what I thought I remembered, and I shared with our interested party. I mean, like the squirrels merch is like the best of the best.
You can get Ivy bucket hats. I have one of those that I purchased. So if you want to rock the Ivy gear, because the Ivy also has amazing, amazing merch. I spend way too much money on Ivy merch every year.
It's too good. Like all of it. Merch. We can't say it enough. Merch, merch, merch is the best.
Your city, guys. And we have merch.
Get some of our merch. Fantastic.
And that wraps us up. So thanks for listening, Richmond. And by the way, there's more where that came from. Joining the Richmond experience as a member is the best way to stay in the know about what's going on in RVA.
Not to worry, we refuse to sell your info or bombard you with ads, but we do charge a small annual membership fee of $39 a year to fund our team so we can keep doing this awesome work. Plus, a portion of each annual membership purchase for the Richmond Experience goes to rotating nonprofits each month. That's like $1 per week to get an all-access pass to the best of RVA and lift up local orgs. It's a really, really good deal, friends. And listen, what are friends for anyway? Use code CHATTER to get $10 off your first year subscription.
Give us a follow on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at The Richmond Experience, and on Instagram at The Chatter and RVA2. And if you enjoyed this episode, send it to your buds and rate, review, and subscribe.
And if you want to keep up with each of us, you can find me at Kelsey Heinz's Typing on Instagram.
And me, Sips and Trips with Paige on Instagram.
Chat with you next week, RVA.